Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Alcoholic Phoenix here, and welcome to episode number 10 of my Valheim Solo Let's Play series. So today I was hoping to try and fight Bone Mass, but I really think a good idea for us would be to get some frost resistance and go and get some what you call it? Some freeze glands from the mountain biome. So we can make ourselves a, ready? Watch this, we can parry them, and then just knock them straight out. We've also got the poison resist to make sure we don't die, of course. We don't want to go and take a bunch of damage, willy-nilly. We don't have to. Come on. Oh, well. It's alright. We don't take a lot of poison with these poison resistance potions. We take only 6 seconds at half the amount of tick it normally would be. Trying to see if we can find any more leeches here. I want to get these blood bags because we're going to need them for the frost resistance potions. We only need 2, and we're probably just going to make 6 frost resistant for now. Although it would be nice to make 2 of them. So then when we get past this, we're going to have to be going to the mountain biome anyway. So we're going to need a lot of frost resistance for when we go to do that. Well, not a lot, but a little bit of frost resistance. Okay, come on. We got any more leeches around here? God damn. Oh, we'll get some surtlings. Let's come and show you what those guys are like. Alright, we'll head over here and have a look-see. So, they spawn in, they're on fire. But they do die once they touch water. And they basically explode when you hit them with an arrow. So what you can do is you get surtling cores from these guys. Look at this. We just got 3 surtling cores from running around here. There's some coal as well. So, you come over here and you basically dig an area, a decent sized area, around the spawner. And as long as you have water, you're at water level, they will spawn in and they will burn to death. Now, these guys only spawn in when you're in the area. So anytime you come over here collecting iron or anything, they will spawn in and spawn on the water and instantly die. So then you can just come over here, quickly grab some coal and some surtlings, some surtling cores, and it's a really easy way just to farm these guys. Super duper easy way to farm these guys. I don't know how big an area they can spawn in. I mean, I'm sure occasionally you'll get 1 or 2 that don't touch the water, even with an area this big. The idea is to try and have as big of an area as you can that's got water, right? So now they spawn in and they just instantly die, pretty much. I think this is a pretty big area to do it with, right? This seems pretty good. You can get rid of the stone if you want. That's another spawner, I think, for draugrs. It looks like. Actually, it looks like a little temple. I'm not sure. I don't know whether I've seen one of those before. What do we got going on over there? How many arrows? I got 32. Not a lot. That's fine. Let them poison me now. There's another surtling spawner over there. We do also want to get some guck from here as well. How did that miss, by the way? It like shoots slightly to the left, which is strange. I do want to come check this out because I'm curious what this is. And this guy's not even aggroed. Interesting. I don't know, it's just kind of like a little thing here with a runestone here. Huh. Strange. Oh, is that... There's another surtling spawner over there. There's a crypt there. So there's quite a few surtling spawners actually in this one biome, which is interesting. There'll be plenty of ways to get surtling cores if that was what you were going for. Not as many leeches as I was hoping for though. Oh, here comes one. There we go. I'm going to keep a bit of an overhead on it. Yep, here comes another one. Like I said, I'm not super worried about the damage that he's dealing. We'll go over here and we'll smack this guck. We should see a couple recipes appear, possibly. You'll end up with a fair amount of blood bags because you'll be back in this biome for other reasons later on. Oops. There we go. So it shows the standing torch and green banner, but once you collect some stuff from the mountain biome, it'll be a lot more options on that list. Or at least another option on that list. There's a building out there. So we'll have to come back here and we're going to have to collect a bunch of guck. Like I said, for the moment, I still really... Whoa, that rock just laid flat for me. I would like some more leeches to spawn in, honestly. Oh. Here comes one. That was good timing. There's also a burial chamber right there as well, which we should mark burial. So we know if we need more surtling cores, we can even go there. Or, like I said, you can just farm surtlings. Oh. Why am I not holding my mace? Oh, there they go. See, they died. They died when they spawned in. Let's go have a look. See if they dropped any surtling cores for us. They did indeed. Look at this. Easy, boys. Easy. So we got some easy coal. Oh, this is good. We got a 1-star. Give me 2 blood bags. Thanks. And we got 3 more surtling cores. Actually, 4 more. We've got 7 surtling cores now. All just from being near this surtling spawner, which is pretty sick. What do you got? What are you doing, bud? Hang on. Yeah, 15 blood bags is okay. It only takes 2 of them to craft a frost resistance. Oh. Like I said, we want to take advantage of this poison potion while we've got it. As long as we can find more leeches in the next minute. And then, like I said, my plan is to go to the mountain biome and we're going to try and kill some things in the mountain biome to give us some freeze glands that we're going to need to make our frost arrows. And like I said, that will make bone mass that much easier. If we use normal arrows, we could kill him, but theoretically it could take... I really don't want to fight him. There's no need for me to fight him. It doesn't help me in any way. If anything, it just makes me waste... Like, I don't even know. I might have enough arrows to do it. 25 wood arrows probably would kill him with the bow I've got, but I just don't want to bother. I don't have to. Alright, cool. Come out. Parrying is your friend when you fight anything, pretty much. If you can parry them, they'll take bonus damage from being parried. And that is what you're looking for, brother. You're looking for that bonus damage. And also, anytime you're out, if you can just get some meat, do that. Save you a bit of trouble later. So we know we've got the troll over to our left somewhere. Like I said, we're going to try and take a little bit of a wide berth to avoid him. Because we don't need to. So I do the island that is... There's an island up here that we could see off the coast when we were sailing. I'm hoping that island has a mountain biome. Because it doesn't seem like we have one on our island. And that one would be nice and close. That's a level 2 neck. What are we going to get out of this? 4 necktails, boys. Oh, shit. That is fantastic. So now I think I could be absolutely insane, and I really think I could probably do this. But I could go to the plains if I'm very careful and harvest some meat from the plains. But if we die, we could really get stuck in a death loop, and I also haven't found a plains biome yet, so that's also the other issue. Oh, well, we ended up with a fair amount of blood bags and some surtling cores, which is just a bonus, just a cherry on top, really. So you can see our frost resistance is 10 honey, 5 thistle, 2 blood bags, and 1 grey dwarf eye. Pretty simple recipe. So we're coming here, we'll put stone away, we'll put... where's the trophies one? Put trophies away. Food away. Surtling cores away. Oops. Coal away. Keep the necktail on us for a minute. We need that. Put that away. It's nice to have some form of organisation, of course. It's not the best organised, but it's not the worst either. So we do this. And then it was thistle as well. Oh, and the eye. It was the eye. Alright. Now we should be able to make a frost resistance. Frost resistance made complete. Just needs to ferment now, which is going to take 5 quadrillion years. But hey, at least we're getting it started, right? Alright, guys and girls. So we're sailing over to this other landmass across from us. It does look like a mountain, just given the height of it. To me, anyway. It's possible that it's not. But there's no point us staying around at base doing nothing. I've got stuff on me to build another portal over here if it is a snow biome. And I've renamed the portal at home to Snow 1, just in case. Because now we've got quite a few surtling cores, so when we go to do bone mass, we'll still have plenty left over to make 2 more portals. So we'll sail over here and see if we can find a mountain biome on this side of the water. I mean, it's not a far trip from where we are now, really. Unfortunately, it's pretty hard to build bridges above water at the moment, especially long bridges above water, and keep it all supported. You can do it, but it's extremely difficult. So we won't be doing that, but we will sail over here and see if we can find something. Haven't even gotten close enough for the land to appear yet. Come on, land, load in. I'm glad the wind wasn't against us. Not that it was a far journey, but that's always a pain in the bum when the wind's against you. I'm going to take a bet on the wind being behind us if we turn the boat this way when we come back onto it. Because we'll put the portal down and we won't... we'll have to sail the boat back. Otherwise, we'll end up having to make another boat. And I would prefer not to have to do that right now. I'm also going to have to kill this guy because he's going to start hitting the boat. Like he just did. Told ya. But the good thing is when you go to new land and that a lot of animals spawn in. So if you're really looking for meat, if there's land close to you and you can just cross the water easily, it's worth looking at. Like, that island just here has 5 deer on it. I'm not going to swim across there. Oh, you know what? I probably could make that, but, you know. But you'll also cop some enemies as well. Oh, look at this. We got a skelly boy and some red mushies over here. Okay, so I can't parry him with just a mace. So this is a burial chamber right here. Ow. Mistimed it. You just destroy him if you can parry him. So let's mark this then. Burial. I said if you can mark him. Oh, Skelly and a boar fighting, I think? Or something? I don't know. If I'd actually... Oh. Thought this river was a little bit thinner than what it looks like. Nope, that is definitely snow. That is a snow biome for sure, which is fantastic. We'll get across the water. We want the portal to be close to it. You don't want to be running all this way, especially you don't want to be going through the water like I just did, because when we step up in the snow, even if you have protection from frost, apart from a frost resistant potion, if you have an outfit that protects against frost, and you go in the water, you will freeze anyway. We got black forest, we got meadows down here, and we got snow. So this little spot here seems to be a good place to chuck a portal down to me. This seems like a nice little spot here. And we'll come here. I mean, honestly, we probably really should build something around it just to protect it. It is in the meadows, but because it's so close to a black forest, there's a chance stuff will come out and start just attacking it. So we should just build a little bit of just a little bit of build around it. Just a little bit. Yeah, see, like that. We have to deal with these dimwits. When you doing that. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Here we go. Let's get a bit of wood. Alright, just building this little tiny short building here. I think a portal fits under this roof. I think it does. I can't be sure though. Let me check, make sure it does. It does if I put it forward enough. Which is fine. Just gonna do this, put a little door on. And then we can go around. These actually can support full walls. Like this. And then these guys get these little boobies in the corner. Just here. If I can get it to snap in the right spot. But they're not going to be perfect. I can't wait for a build update to come out for this game that has like a lot more little pieces for the nooks and the crannies, so you don't have gaps like that without having to put like janky little wood blocks in them. Like if you wanted to cover that, you'd do something like this and try and cover it, but it just doesn't look very good when you do that, I don't think. Alright, so now we should be able to place this in here. Make sure it's facing the right way. So now you can come in and out, and then we go snow 1. Wait for it to connect. Now we'll be able to go back home from the snow biome. Just like that. Fantastic. So you can see the snow biome in front of us. If we step into here, once it changes and says mountains in the top right corner, or it says meadows still right now, once it starts saying mountain, we should start freezing. Oh, I can see walls from here already. Well, yep, there it is. You are freezing. Alright, so wolves are crazy. We can hit one, get its attention. Oh, I really wanted to hit it to damage it first, because now we've got 2 of them on us. They're freaking hard, man. And they seem to also love to show up when you're out of stamina, because you're basically always out of stamina when you're in a mountain biome. Seems to just be the thing. I don't know whether they're sure where I am. Their AI is kind of just running around looking for me. They're unsure of where I'm at. That just missed him. Because we can't really walk in there. Because again, we'll start freezing. It's a small tick, but it's still ticking us for damage, right? It's not nothing. We hit him that time. Alright. Now you can parry the shit out of him if you time it right. So now we're freezing. We've got wolf pelt and wolf rug. Now, if we wanted to, and if we were really lucky and we were able to get a wolf from the outside edge without freeze resistance, you can try and get their head, because you will need their trophy, which is their head, to be able to craft a coat to protect you from freezing to death. But for me, it took me about 30 wolves last time. And to be honest, you can kill one wolf and get lucky and get one. But it took me a fair amount of wolves to get one last time. And you need it for that. So I think if you can get the chest piece made, that's also enough to do it, but that requires you to find silver, and that's pretty hard without killing bone mass. Unless you happen to do it by chance. So yeah, it's all a little bit rough, but it's good. We've got that done. We have to remember the boat is about here. We have to remember where the boat is so we can go and get it. Also, now I'm thinking about it, now that we've got a snow biome to be able to search, we need to make a cultivator. We have to have one because we need to be able to farm carrots and all kinds of stuff that'll be extremely helpful for us down the road as well. So that's going to cost us 5 bronze. That's fine. We've got 8. We get one of these bad boys, right? Which you really do want. You really want to have a cultivator. What's that, 1-1? That's pretty cheap. So you can see we get quite a few recipes there. We might as well get this to level 2. It gets, you know, it's just more durability then, less repair. Less going and repairing it. So then that gets it to 600. At the moment it's got 400. That's fine. So what you can do is we've got to find a nice spot of land that we want to make a farm. So let's level ground. I really hate that this is tied to stamina. I get it, but at the same time, I wish it wasn't like this. So more than likely what we'll do is we'll eventually build fences around this as well, but for the now, we don't necessarily need it. So now what we need to do is we need to cultivate the soil, which will turn it like this dark color. Let's go around, cultivate all of it. This will allow stuff to be planted on it. Right. So that's that done. Then you need some seeds. So we can obviously also make grass. So if you want to come out here and you don't like how this is all now brown, you could plant grass. Okay? If you're a person who likes to, you know, really do a lot of fancy stuff and make it look really nice, you can do that as well, of course. We're also going to sleep so we actually can see what's going on outside because it's a bit dark out there. Okay, so we've got some seeds on us now, so we can come out here when I actually have the cultivator out. You go to carrots, and you just come along here. You don't want to put them too close together, otherwise they will not grow. You will end up with them not being healthy, and they just will not grow. So you want to make sure you're spacing them apart. You don't have to go probably as far apart as I am. But some things that you plant in this game, you will have to go a fair amount apart like this. So you want to make sure that you're, that you are, yeah, keeping them apart. Otherwise, they will not grow, and then you will have wasted a bunch of seeds for nothing, right? And when you harvest them, and I cannot stress this enough, make sure you reseed some of them. Turn some of your carrots into carrot seeds, which will give you 3 per. So then you do not run out and have to rely. And then you don't have to rely on going and finding more in the forest. Because that will make you very upset, and it's very annoying to go and grind carrot seeds for no reason, right? You can also do cool things like, alright, this forest is pretty damn destroyed, so obviously if you want to, which I might do, I'll go around and clean up some of the stumps, but you can also plant beech saplings, like this. So, if you wanted to do something like this, you can go along, cultivate this land in a line. We'll do it next to it as well. I'll cultivate it on the side as well. Get rid of this bad boy. Get rid of this bad boy. And then, pull your cultivator out, go to the beech saplings. Space them a bit apart. I don't know how far apart they actually need to be. I don't plant trees too often. But I think with the way we're destroying this forest, it's a good idea to start early. Start coming along and just smacking trees down. And do them in nice little lines. And then you'll be able to just come along when they all grow up and just harvest them. Right? Makes things super easy. Let's just ask you a question. How you doing? What is the middle? Is there a middle mouse click to this axe? There is not. Thought I'd check. So yeah. And probably also, like, if you really like the aesthetics and stuff and want the extra room, and I guess you get extra wood out of it, although it takes 4 swings, which is enough to cut down most trees, you can go along and clear out some of the stumps, because they do look pretty ratty when you have 100 stumps surrounding your base like this. Oh, baby, our frost resist is done. Oh, baby, our frost resist is done. So, I will highly recommend you do not take all 6 with you, because if you die with them on your body in the middle of the snow, what are you going to do? You're going to freeze to death trying to get to them. So do not take all the frost resistance potions you have at one time. Do not take them all with you. You will very much regret it. I've been in that situation. You do not want to be in that situation. Once you have a cape and stuff, then, you know, it won't matter all the means to make multiple pieces of armor as much as you don't want to be making stuff often. Alright, we're going to need to fence this, actually. Because we're going to have to, otherwise these little shits are going to come along and attack our food. So we're going to need a little bit of wood now, actually. Man, that's kind of annoying. I just want to go and start, you know, roaming the land. We're also going to need to build a workbench right next to this. Alright. That's fine. Bit of farming. Oh, how many did you knock out? Wait a minute. You're freaking... Wait. He didn't destroy that many, did he? Oh, get out of town, bro. Alright. Well, highly recommend you just fence off your shit then, I guess, because... I've had most of the farms I've had are surrounded, like a multiplayer server with some friends. We've got a really big fence around our entire base, so I haven't had to deal with it like that. Well, god damn it, dude, that's annoying. But like I said, you want to make sure that when you go and take them out, maybe I didn't lose any. I can't tell. We had about 40. I'm not going to stand here and count them. Looks like we've still got about that, though. to be honest. That fence is not the greatest looking thing in the world. I like to overlap them at least, because it just, I don't know, might look a little bit better. You can do it like this, and that does give a more unique look if you overlap them over and over again. You can end up with some pretty unique designs. But for now, we'll just go along and get this all fenced in here. We're going to leave a gap as well at some point. No, I don't like that. It can just be straight for now. Why is that blocked? What is that blocked by me? It's blocked by me. What's the bet? We're going to be like just short on wood or something. Okay. You probably can get away with having a tiny little doorway. We might just make it only big enough for us to get through. Might be the best play here. We can do this. Yeah, it doesn't look great, but it should hopefully protect our things from getting attacked. I hope. So it will do for now. Now let's try and see if we can get ourselves a cape, preferably. Would just be enough, just the cape. If we can get more than that, fantastic. We should leave the cultivator here as well. No need to go taking that with us. Put it in the old stuff chest. I'll make a farming chest later. Make sure our stuff's repaired as well before you go out on your journey. And also make sure you have arrows. They're only wood arrows, but they are better than no arrows. They will do just fine for now. So we've got enough frost resist to have us in there for 20 minutes. Now, it's not a super long time, but it should hopefully be enough time to kill some drakes and grab some obsidian. Alrighty. Oh, and kill a troll. Because we don't want him hanging out near the portal. He will do some damage. And we do not want him doing damage and breaking the portal. Again, not a far boat ride over here, but why have to ride on a boat every time when you don't need to? Oh, he's stun locked. And he's got it critted. And he's going to get smashed. And he's stun locked again. Boom. And he's critted again. Oh, boom. And he's dead. What a shame. I'll hold on to the troll hide for now. I'll drop it if I get too heavy though, because it's not a necessity to have. Right, hopefully it's not blizzardy in here, although it's starting to look more and more like it might be. Alright, so now we've got frost resist. We've got a wolf in front of us. We want to take care of him. Make sure we've got stamina to deal with him though. Might even be able to get a sneaky shot off on him. Yeah. They will just show up out of nowhere sometimes in packs of more than like 3 or 4. And then they become a real issue and really hard to manage, because it's not even just the damage they do. They tend to, a lot of the time, because the mountain biome's so hilly, you tend to fight them on hillsides, right? And the way their hitbox works is you end up swinging under them or above them, so they can keep hitting you, but you can't hit them, and it's really, really frustrating. I wonder how big this mountain is. Hopefully it's big enough that we can get some stuff done. Let's also mark the portal. Snow 1. Got to know where the portal is to get ourselves out of here, just in case. Now there is an enemy in here that can spawn that can be really troublesome, just because of the amount of damage he will deal to us. And we've got a decent shield. But even so, he can be a real pain in the neck. This actually doesn't seem to be a mountain biome that's big enough to spawn many drakes. It should still spawn some, but I was hoping for a really big one. So we got another landmass out here as well. So we should just go land. Did I just write land by accident? No, I wrote land. Yeah. That's a pretty big strip of land out there too, which is good. So we know that's out there now. That can be investigated. Oh, I hear another wolf. If we can't farm drakes, we'll farm wolves. I see a runestone down here, but it's probably just going to be... It's not a runestone to find a boss or anything, unfortunately. It's just a runestone to give us lore. I did hear a wolf. Where is it? It should not walk, but when the night comes, it walks. Should you read this, see one with a sword to your hand, lance it and let it out, or put it to the torch for it fears the flame. So there is an enemy here that spawns at night. I wouldn't call it overly difficult if you're careful. I'd call it pretty easy to kill, really, but they can be pretty intimidating. Not seeing any wolves. I'm not seeing any drakes. This is a real... Oh, I see a wolf. That's good. Oh, he's coming for us. Screw it. Ow. Alright. If you can fight them on a flat surface like that, which a lot of the time you don't really have a choice. They just attack when they want to attack, right? So it's not like you can predict that they're gonna just show up. Oh. You can get a really good shot on him up here. Oh! Mate, that was satisfying as it just glided over the hilltop just enough to just smash him. That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We really, really want them to drop a wolf trophy is what we want. That would be mint. But... damn it. He's going to be all alerted now, so we're not going to do the damage we could have dealt to him. Oh, okay, we're doing okay. He got stunned. Get off the mountainside like this and attack him on level ground, so you make sure you actually hit him. Okay, well, we got a wolf fang. That's something we will need, but it's not the main component that I want right now. And of course, if you really want to go for it, you can just randomly walk around and go in areas where you think silver might be and just dig. And maybe you'll get lucky. I mean, if I spent enough time thinking about it, I'd probably be able to figure out where I think silver would spawn. Like, I think there'd be some up on that peak up there somewhere. So if I wanted to spend the time just to randomly dig down about 4 or 5 blocks in just random areas... we probably could find some without needing the item that you get from the third boss, but that is a wolf. One there. I should just go higher than I think, because then... oh, shit. Okay, let's try and get some distance on him. We don't want to be fighting 2 at once, because that becomes a real problem real fast. If we can help it, at least. Let's not have unnecessary risk, is basically what I'm saying to you. Don't have unnecessary risk in the mountain biome, because I would debate in some ways it's a worse biome than the plains, and a lot of people don't like the enemies that are in the plains, but I would say the mountain can be more cumbersome and troublesome than the plains. Sometimes. It depends. It's mainly just because of all the stamina usage from jumping up the mountainsides, and then you get stuck with no stam and wolves that want to eat your face. and then you are in deep trouble. Because then you can't even block, because they will just break through your block constantly. Yeah, I would think somewhere up here you could find silver, like around here maybe. Again, if you wanted to dig, but it's just a guessing game without the item from the boss. There has been situations, and I've seen photos, where you're lucky and there's some silver poking out the side of a hill, and then you know that there's a bunch in there, because usually when you find a silver node, you won't just find one silver, you're finding 40 or 50 silver at a time. That building interests me. Might go down and have a quick sneaky look. Let's also just... Oh. I was going to kill that thing. I'm pretty sure I just did 999 damage to that deer. What it said. I was sliding in style. Oh, great. Shaman boy. Not hard to kill, just annoying to deal with. There we go. No stam. It's got a little chesty boy in here. There we go. I don't need the deer trophy. I don't want the deer trophy. It's just shit that I don't need to carry. Alright, well, it's nearly dark. We didn't find any drakes, which means we're probably really going to have to try and find another snow biome, because we can kill, like I said, we can kill bone mass with non-frost arrows, but we're talking about doing 10 damage versus doing 60 damage. Is a big difference. You know, that's the difference between killing him in about 10 minutes and killing him in about an hour. Big difference when you start looking at it that way. Plus the fact you've got to constantly repair the bow then. Alright, world save. Can we just not lag the shit out of my game when we do that? Why? Go away, bro. You know what? I probably should be picking up their eyes now I'm thinking about it. Because if I don't, I'm going to run out of them. Oh, I actually didn't even get any obsidian while I was up there either, which is a pretty silly thing to do. Should have grabbed some, but we can come back during the daytime and do that. Again, we still have to hunt for that illustrious trophy that we will need to be able to survive in the snow biome without needing to rely on just frost resistance meads over and over, which I probably should make more. I'll put another set on before we sleep. I don't know whether that speeds up the process at all. We know that the process is just slow in general. So I don't know whether that actually makes it better or not. Couldn't really tell you. So the hide we'll put in here. The fangs, we've got a snow chest, don't we, here? We'll put the fangs in there. Trophies, bang. More troll hide. Not that we needed it. But, you know. Alrighty. Pretty good. I'm glad that we're able to go into the snow now. That is a big positive. So we need an eye. Just one. We need an eye. We need... What was it? An eye, honey, for one. We need 10 honey. There's an eye, 10 honey, thistle... What was the last thing? Oh, the blood bags. 2 blood bags. Good, 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 good. Let's get another one. Oh, I need a tiny bit of wood actually because I remember that cauldron's out. What are you on? 9 out of 10. Yeah, I put plenty of wood in that so it didn't just keep going out. So I'll do the same with this. Alright, let's get another frost resistance mead. Like I said, this is why you need to always be getting thistle. If you find a big stack of thistle, like 7 or 8 of them in a cluster, you probably really should be marking them. I haven't been, but you really should be. Because they will regrow, I think, over time. So you can always then just go back and check those spots, especially the ones close to your base, and every few days and see if there's any more thistle that have regrown. Okay, morning. Morning, morning, morning. What do you got going on out here? They look fine. Again, make sure you're checking your bees at all times as well, because they can only hold up to 4 honey at a time. And then they're essentially doing nothing, just sitting there with 4 honey in their inventory, so you're just wasting time. These guys have got 3, which is fine. Probably check them every 2 days, I'd say. They probably make 2 honey a day. I don't know. I've never checked the exact amount they make. But that farm should be enough to keep up with the production of meads that we need. Obviously, if we're able to find more bees, we'll definitely put the beehives down. There's no reason not to. Let's make sure these carrots are still here, all fine. Now, they should say healthy. If they don't say healthy, it means you've planted them too close together. So that's probably... These all look far enough apart, and they all look healthy. Yeah, I think the Grey Dwarf did destroy some of these ones. The prick. Little prick. Now what I could even... Probably what I really should do is just to make sure, I really should just put a fence piece just across the hole and then just break it when I need to go in there. Until I build like a proper little gate thing. Just to make sure he doesn't... Nobody can get in. They'll have to break the fence down first, and hopefully I'll hear them. So they won't just break my shit and have me not know about it. That would be preferred. Alright, we're going through the portal. Let's see if we can get some obsidian as well as some more wolf stuff while we're here. We've got one more frost resist on us, which gives us another 10 minutes in the snow biome. Then we're going to end off this episode. We'll run in here a little bit and pop it. I can hear some wolves already, I think. So we're definitely going to end up having to find another snow biome. Oh, great. It's going to be freaking foggy as hell, which is not good. Man, there's a lot of wolves. Blizzard weather is not good in the snow because you cannot see the wolves from a far enough distance to get them before they're nearly on top of you. Like that. I didn't even see him. He scared the shit out of me. I just happened to insta-block at the perfect timing. That was really fucking cool, actually. I didn't even really see any obsidian when we were wandering around either, so maybe we've even got a snow biome that's even got no obsidian on it, which is going to be quite an issue. And we're definitely going to have to go hunt another one down. Like, look at this shit. This is honestly ridiculous. Look at this. Also, sneaky screenshot, by the way, for the thumbnail. That's a peak. To be honest, I don't remember seeing any obsidian here when we were running around. They're pretty obvious, like when you see them. Sometimes they can be covered in snow and be hidden, like these rocks down here, but they don't look like obsidian to me either, no. We're going to have to hunt for another snow biome, which is not going to happen in this episode, but we're going to have to hunt one down. I think Bone Mass is a little bit further away than I thought he was. Because I would debate... Now, I haven't fought the final boss yet. Oh, so this is Drake lore, which actually means Drake should spawn up here, to be honest. So you could try, if you can't find things, you could try coming here at night, but be aware... Oh, there's some obsidian. But be aware, if you do that, you could be fighting packs of 4 or 5 wolves at a time. And they will fuck you up. Holy crap, I was on a phone call and I almost just died by a wolf. Because he was higher than I was, so I missed him a couple times and nearly got killed by him. Love that. I missed my parry and he nearly ruined me. Well, this stinks, man. There's no obsidian here. Oh, thank God the storm's over. Oh. He would have snuck up behind me. Sure. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Now we have no stamina. Thank God I can stun them. Still no trophy, though. Which is what we really, really want. We really want to get one of these trophies, but it's starting to look more and more like we're just definitely going to have to find another snow biome. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, the bigger the snow biome, the higher the chance is that that's probably where the boss spawns. I don't know how small a mountain biome it can be for the fourth boss to spawn at. But from our searching on our multiplayer server, the one of the biggest mountain biomes we found was the one that contained the boss. Now that doesn't mean that that's always going to be the case, but that was just our experience with it. And we searched like maybe 8 different mountain biomes, maybe more. No, probably about 8 to find the boss. So that's a whole nother thing too, right? That's a time-consuming process, and that is potentially trying to find the bosses. Because you've got to find a runestone that tells you where the hell they are, and that can sometimes take time. But I'm really glad that it looks like there's that big landmass out there. It may... You know what? That even looks like a mountain right there. It's high enough. It's about equal height to us, so I think that's another snow biome right there. Now, that's fantastic. The only worry is whether it borders anything. Like, if it borders Black Forest Meadows and shit like that, we won't... Oh, shit. We won't have an issue, but if it borders like a plains biome, it could be a little bit rough. So, we'll have to go check that out. I hear another one. There you are, you son of a bitch. Give me a wolf head trophy. I've killed, what, 15, 16, 17 of these wolves? No trophy. Oh, that was a satisfying one too, as it like curved downwards. We haven't actually seen any 1 or 2 star wolves or anything. These have all just been normal boys. Which I guess is good to a degree, but I think the 1 stars definitely have a higher chance to drop the trophy, which would be really good to get. Looks like that's about all the progress we're going to make in this episode, unfortunately. Is just getting a bunch of wolf stuff, which is fine to do. I don't mind it. I really would have liked to have found some drakes, though, just to get some frost glands from them. Would have really, really liked that. Oh, another wolf. We've only got a minute and a half, so we're going to make our way back towards the portal. I'll kill some wolves on the way if I see them, though, for sure. Alright. Gotta get the stuff from this one as well. Don't forget it's there. Still no trophy, though. This is starting to become going to become a tedious little process, I think. I mean, not that making the frost resist is hard. It's not even that expensive. It's more the time-consuming part of waiting for it to ferment. But that's why if you don't mind mining bronze and having a fair amount of it, and you make a couple fermenters, and you have a poison, a frost, and stuff going. Oh, I hear a drake. Of course, just as my freaking frost resist is gonna fucking run out, I hear a drake. Where is it? Where is it? Son of a bitch. Well, either way, I still think this snow biome's pretty crappy. It's not spawning enough enemies. Now, I think we could have a really good... Oh, let's just avoid them. Oh, and I'm freezing now. You can see it just ticks for 1. I think if we came here, we could come here at night and try and farm some. The enemy spawns will be higher. But again, you really risk a lot with the wolves because they're going to be spawning in packs and they will mess you up. You're getting hit by 2 wolves at the same time, you'll be dead in seconds. Just mere seconds, they will kill you. Alright. Well, I think we made some okay progress. We unlocked some new recipes and stuff. We've built a farm, which is steadily growing some carrots for us. Not as many as there should have been, but, you know, hey. We can always go out and find some carrot seeds, I'm sure, if we want to roam around the Black Forest a little bit. That's fermenting still. Fantastic. So, anyway, guys and girls, that is going to be the end of this episode. But if you liked it, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more of Valheim in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media links down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely day. All right, peace.